de facto, pterodactyl when I'm micro and macro my mind. Why would I try to hide the fact that I'm jacked to be actually naturally high? And I'm that guy with the flashlight, looking back at the track with the black light. How about this? How about that? Pay attention to wax. You're free to see what that's like.
Everybody, welcome back to Milo State Park. I'm Ian Anderson, joined by Alex Olgin.
What's up, everybody?
2017 Beaver State Fling. Love this place. It's like going to church, disc golf church.
Milo McIver, for my money, best course planet Earth.
Yep.
Not that I've played every course of planet Earth, but I've played some good ones.
Yeah. You've been around. We got some interesting weather today. A little rainy, a little gusty, but also some sunshine in there.
Yeah, it's the Oregon spring.
Yes, it is. In summer. Hole 10, guys, par 3, 450. We're going straight into this little tiny gap in the trees, and then you're going straight for 50 more feet. It's a tough one to park. I don't think I've ever seen one, actually.
I think I've seen it done with a roller. I've heard of it being done with an air shot, but really, the safest thing is throw the air shot and get it to stop up there at, like, the mouth of this cave.
Yeah. Kyle Crabtree going with that Star Destroyer. Skips out a little bit left. Didn't go too deep, though. Should be able to get up and down. Nate Doss going with a beat up force. That's nice.
Yeah, when I think force, I think hyzer flip.
He told me to put that bag in his bag in 2010. Yeah, it's seen some things. Philo going with that Star Destroyer. A little short, but not bad at all.
Yeah.
Dustin Keegan.
Flip a little more.
Yeah, it's fading out early. Hopefully it doesn't go too deep into the woods. We'll find out shortly. Here is Philo, just going to be laying up for his par. That was not a good upshot.
Yeah, that was a bit left.
Yeah. Keegan with a forehand upper.
Ooh, that was a good upshot.
That was pretty.
I like that.
Yeah, me too. Dots with a look for a birdie here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, dropped off pretty quick back there, but didn't go too far. Kyle got pretty close, but just didn't have a very good look.
Yeah.
Philo going to try and clean up his par, despite that upshot. And
good putt.
Yep, made up.
It helps when you can putt like that.
It does, indeed. Dawson with a good par comebacker right there. Keegan and Crabtree going to drop in their pars. And a little par star. Pretty par for the course.
Yeah.
Pardon me saying par.
It's a tough birdie.
Yeah. It is. We saw the champ do it in the Beaver State Fling playoff.
Yeah.
Masters last year.
It happens, but
yeah, it's a
not
rare,
a lot.
It's a rare one for sure. There are the 2 4-downs from our leaders, Kyle and Doss. Philo's he's under now.
Yep.
On to hole 11, par 3, 375. It is a giant hyzer. It is a tough birdie, and you do not want to go in early, Alex.
yeah. Speaking of holes you don't see birdied a lot.
Yeah, this is another one.
When Nate Sexton plays this hole, speaking of smart disc golf,
Doesn't even try.
he just throws a forehand. He's like, you know what? I will bogey this more than I will birdie it when I try and go for it. So why even pretend?
Yep, I saw Andrew Rich throwing that same line today.
Yeah. Makes sense to me. That's how I play it. Now I get a lot of threes.
Yep. That is a really good drive from Kyle. Got a great look for a birdie. Nate Doss looks like he's going Predator. A Nate Doss signature Predator.
See, I know that Nate has power because he can take that line.
Yeah.
This one and 17 are both 17 East are so high.
Yeah. Philo hanging out a little bit wide here.
Yeah, all right.
It's a long look, though.
But it is a look.
It is a look. And Keegan going with that PD2.
Yeah, as long as you don't cut in early and then have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's really good.
That is a great drive.
Yeah. He is pretty close. Philo from like 50.
We just told the audience that this is like a really difficult birdie, and
Yeah.
now here's everyone from 40 feet.
I know. It's really strange, yeah. Oh, Kyle just didn't put quite enough on that one. Here is Dustin for his 2. That's a good putt. Really good too.
You just made it look so simple.
Yeah, he did. So did Doss.
Well,
I
all
don't
right,
think-
guys, go back and watch old footage of
Yeah,
this hole.
I don't think I've ever seen two birdies in this hole.
No, definitely not.
Not in one card. Philo makes a good park comebacker. And Kyle, I'm sure, will do the same here in a hot second.
I saw Ricky make like a 80-foot putt for birdie,
Really?
and I thought that would be the only one that I'd see in a long time.
Yeah. Those are some really great drives.
Yeah. That is a hard corner to hit.
Yeah. Ooh, Kyle just stuck that one over.
How did that go in?
Ooh, I don't know, man.
Like a carnival trick.
Northwest Love. Look at Keegan with the kind of like Steph Curry on a 3. Just holding it out there.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Love it. All right, there's a couple birds. Doss taking a stroke over Kyle. Keegan getting back to even at least. No shame in even out at Milo, and we're on to hole 12, par 3, 433. Just dead straight. You go left early, it's dense. You go right, it's dense. Another really tough birdie.
It's a little cleaner on the right than it has been in years past. They did some cleanup of the undergrowth there. So if you were to kind of flip it and have it fall down early, it wouldn't be the worst thing.
And Nate with that beat up force.
Wow.
Really, really good shot.
Wow. He could have thrown that down like a 4-foot tunnel.
Right? Yeah, zero lateral movement. Pretty crazy. Dustin struggling with that back. Just left it out wide there. Kyle Crabtree throwing a destroyer, and he's similar fate to Dustin. That was a good kick out, though. I don't know if you saw that.
He's got to look.
Philo also going star destroyer. Dancing in the wind. Online, but a little bit short.
Yeah. So those guys aren't really going to have putts.
No.
It's pretty guarded from their position, but can hopefully lay up.
That was a great out from Dustin. Milo has that natural OB in the rough there.
Yeah, which I really appreciate.
Yep.
Because you get to see crazy stuff like that instead of just taking an OB stroke and
Yeah.
then throwing from, with a rope end.
Yeah, well put. Philo gave that one a good run, but came up to the right. Oh, it was a good opportunity for Dawson, and he missed it right there. Dustin's going to come back for his par. That is a good par save.
Dustin must have been working on his putting because he's making those with confidence.
Yeah,
with
he
authority.
is. Yeah, he is. Kyle, he got super gusty right there, and somehow Kyle kind of focused through it and made a good putt. And here's that weather off and on, man. So funny.
It's like they teed off in July and they finished the hole in November.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it got cold out there. I think I took my jacket on and off like 13 times.
That's a rookie mistake, Ian.
Yeah.
You need layers.
There's Keegan with a beautiful putt for par. Doss holding on to a good 5 down. It's a good round. On to hole 13. I like this one, Alex. You get to see these bombs.
Yeah, these guys just rip it.
Yeah. You see any big landing area for your drive, and then the basket is tucked in here in this beautiful Milo green. Just signature Milo.
Yeah, you don't want to skip long on that basket, so ideally you bite off 500 feet here.
Mm-hmm. Which is Doss is doing with his Z-Force.
And then he'll probably throw an up shot from there with a Challenger.
Yeah.
Maybe his Wasp.
Mm-hmm. Dustin went with that PD2 again, but turned it over into a headwind.
Wow.
And yeah, there's an alley over there, but it's not the traditional or preferred route, if you will.
It's a really low ceiling still. So he's going to have to crush something out of there with a fairway driver if he doesn't take a giant Anheuser.
Kyle with a good rip with that Star Destroyer. And Philo looking to follow that up with a Star Destroyer shot of his own. That is also mashed.
Wow. Really good flight path on that.
Yeah.
It's maybe as far as I've seen him throw.
I know, right? That was a very good rip. Looks like Kyle is going rock, it looks like.
That's not fun over there.
Yeah, let's see what he's got. He might have a look. Looks like Doss has gone Predator here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I overestimated that first drive.
Not a bad look for Nate. It's close.
He's going to at least get a par, right?
Yeah, you can say that for sure. We're looking at Dustin's second after that errant drive, and that was a really low ceiling tough shot right there. Philo going rock.
There we go. So this is the idea. And that looks like he's right next to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. This is going to be Dustin's third.
All right.
Yeah, hopefully he has to come back and throw a 4 in there. That's Kyle Crabtree in the trees.
What?
Oh.
What?
Dang it. Got a good run there.
There wasn't a window, though.
I asked him, I was like, did you have anything? He's like, I had one tiny little line. And I was like, he's like, I hit it, but it just didn't want to stay in there.
Dude.
Yeah. Dustin makes a good par save after Dawson made a good birdie. Here is Philo. No doubt there for his 3.
Yeah, he just posterized this hole.
Yeah. If you're playing MPO, you want to get a birdie here. It's a pretty easy hole when you have the power and distance these guys do.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that focus on Doss. That's how you hit putts. You stare at the basket.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Yeah, little known fact. Yep.
For me, it's time with my friends.
For me, it's a walk in the park.
For me, it's my job.
For me, it's fun.
Huge thanks to our sponsors for bringing you guys coverage of the Beaver State Fling, MVP, PDGA, Kick It Down. Thank you guys so much. Hole 14, Alex, par 3, 442. I love this hole.
It's a great hole.
And then another signature hole out at Milo. Good downhill shot, river, just past the basket. It's a kind of a tight flex line.
Yeah. I like to throw a meteor here, actually, but I think these guys kind of go with, that might have been his Undertaker? Does that sound right?
Possible.
Yeah, if you throw something flippy and glidey enough, you can throw it out left and let it turn instead of going straight through that tree.
Yeah. Philo found the same gap as us.
Yeah, if you throw something flippy and glidey enough, you can let it turn instead of going straight through the tree.
Or they're parking up their results, though. Dustin Keegan played it a little overly safe here and turned it over a little too much.
Yeah, look at him throw something flippy and glidey,
There it is.
and now he's not parked.
And then exactly.
What do I know?
What do you know? I want to know what Kyle Crabtree knows because this looks good.
Yeah, well, that'll do.
Wow, what a drive! We have three looks for birdies here, which is not a common thing on this hole. Dustin, a little bit of an errant upshot there. Doss not an errant putt though.
Nailed that.
Philo coming back for his 2. He's making that all day. Twice on Friday.
Man, I'm sure I haven't seen 2 people on a card go wrong on this hole.
Yeah, or 3 birdies. I was
Yeah.
gonna say I don't think I've ever seen 3 birdies on this hole. Usually it's about 1.
That was a good run. I mean,
Cool looking shot in the rain.
yeah.
There are 3 birdies. You don't see that often at all. Doss getting down to 7 down. That's a good run out at Milo. On to hole 15, par 3, 390. It is a hyzer backhand. There is a forehand or an Annie apparently with eagle. He birdied it today.
What?
With an Annie with his MV3, like out the left gap and then in.
What?
Yeah, I guess Ricky got it too with a forehand.
Now, pause the video. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's a tough park job, but I like Eagle's creativity to taking that line.
Whatever, Eagle.
Yep, that kid, man. Nate Doss probably throwing a force here. Oh, That's a good kick out of the brush there.
Yeah. You'll have a relatively easy up.
Star Destroyer for Philo.
It's a little long.
Yeah, he's going to have to kind of pitch around that tree.
This is a tough hole. I mean, you got to get it to cut in at just the right point, or you end up in that tree.
Yeah, if you take this line, this backhand line, it's impossible to park it because the park job has to go through that tree. You know?
Yeah.
Like if you stay clean, you have a 30-footer. If you were going to park it, you're going to be in that tree. Keegan going with the PD2, it looks like.
Yeah, just
See?
like that.
Yeah, this is piered, but he's not parked. So I think the other way is better. If you got it. Just saying.
You might be right.
Yeah. There's Doss with a really nice upshot with that challenger. And Philo kind of just have to go around the tree here with an ABR. Yeah.
On the other hand, this way is a little bit safer. I mean,
I'll give you that.
yeah,
Mhm.
we've got some tricky upshots and lies here, but
Oh, Keegan.
that was so on.
Philo.
Yeah, easy dropping for these guys.
Yeah.
If you do take that left gap, which I was following Jared Person earlier. He's a lefty.
Oh, yeah.
So that left gap appeals to him.
Mm-hmm.
If you go long on that,
Oh, yeah.
you
you're-
end up in that thick
Huge tree,
You
yeah.
pretty much have to pitch out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is risk reward for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Keegan give this one such a good bid. Oh, just needed to drop a little faster.
It ain't right.
That would have been a good 2 right there. Doss holding on to that 7. Kyle 2 back. Now we're onto a birdie hole, Alex. He's one of the easiest holes in the course.
I think this one's easier than that one of the woods you
I
decided
think
earlier.
it's open longer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a very routine, like, putt and approach hyzer.
Yeah. Maybe a mid if you're feeling saucy.
Yeah.
Nate Doss feeling saucy, grabbing that wasp. That's great.
Yep.
Yeah, pure.
Everybody should do exactly that.
Mm-hmm. Philo going Champ Rock. He hung that out wide.
You can. You just end up flirting with that tree.
Yeah, he flirted a little too hard. Got shot down. He did not get that tree's number. Kyle Crabtree. He didn't get a number either. And Dustin Keegan. He's going with a rock here.
Yeah, you'd like it to hyzer in before that tree.
Yeah, he went way long. That was the back was really doing a number on his game at this point. Philo just forced to pitch in for a par. Keegan went way long.
Good up.
Also going to be forced to take a par.
What a great up from there.
Yeah, it was really nice. Well, Kyle gave that an effort, but also will be settling. And Nate Doss should be looking at it too.
Am side spit out.
Yeah, that one hurt him. Kyle cleans up. I'm sure everyone else will do the same shortly. But, oh man, really thought Doss would get that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that's one he wants to have back.
I think everybody who stepped up to that tee pad was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, getting a 2 here. Finally an easy hole, you know? Nope, they had to work for those 3s.
Yeah. It's like, I didn't even practice this one because I'm so used to throwing a routine 250-foot hyzer.
Yeah. It's pretty cake. But no birdies to be found.
Golf is hard.
Yeah. It's a funny sport. It's a game of imperfection. That was it. I was very far from perfect on that hole. As Doss splashes out. Still 7 down. No shame in that. I gotta take us to hole 17, Alex.
16. 17? 17.
17.
Yep, you're
Yeah.
right. You can count.
Yeah.
You know.
We're going dead straight. Trouble here is this low late ceiling
Mm-hmm.
and non-skippy grass.
Totally.
So it's a tough park job.
Yeah, at 381, these guys would probably want to throw their T-bird on some hyzer line, but
They're just gonna up.
because of that ceiling, yeah,
Mhm.
you got to really pump something in low.
Sure enough. Looks like Doss is going force. Nate Doss throws hard.
Yeah, that's there.
Mm-hmm. Philo going with a beat up Star Destroyer here.
That just squeaked through.
It did, yeah. He's got to look. It's a long one though. Kyle Crabtree going Star Destroyer as well. Ooh,
Whoa.
it got a little windy out there.
Yeah, surprise headwind.
Yeah. Yeah, that one just kind of jumped up out of nowhere. Keegan. Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell that he kind of babied that one.
Looking at his second shot there with the Nova, I believe. Left that one kind of short. Kyle just going to take his par. Philo's got a look. Maybe 45?
Man, that is such a good straight push putt.
Hmm?
What?
Oh! That was a dirty, dirty spit through right
yeah,
there.
that ain't right.
Wow.
You've been wrong.
Yeah, that hurt. Oh, Philo may come back for his par.
He wishes he birdied it.
Yep.
That was the face of, man,
Mm-hmm.
I should have birdied that.
Yep. It's the Innova gang and DOS on this card. It's kind of funny. Innova is the manufacturer sponsor for the Beaver State Fling. Give him a little shout out for that.
Right.
Yeah. There is that birdie for DOS. Taking out 8 down. That's a good round. Like
That is.
that's hot.
Especially
Yeah.
given the conditions.
Yeah. Not ideal at all. Hole 18, par 3, 509. It's a big dogleg right. If you go in too early, it's trouble, Alex. And you're just not parking this one. I don't really care who you are.
I've seen some people try to forehand
Yeah.
through there. It's too long.
It is,
If
yeah.
you're gonna get down here to the green, you gotta nail the perfect roller line.
The
which,
perfect roller.
Which I don't think I've ever seen done, to be quite
Mm,
frank.
Yeah. Nate is rolling that XL again. Looks like a good shot.
I mean,
That's what it looks like.
that's the idea, but he's still
He's still far.
100 feet short.
Yeah, a perfectly executed shot, and he's really not that close. I think Philo went leopard here. Maybe leopard 3. It's yeah. Kyle is going roller. I need to stay left. Yeah.
So if you think back to the RDGC videos,
Uh-huh.
one of Jeff Haggerty's things, right?
Uh-huh.
One of his things
Uh-huh.
is like these holes
Ooh.
that are just bait.
Yeah,
That are
yeah.
Like,
Oh, okay.
hey, like you're really good at disc golf, right? You could probably birdie this. You should go for it.
Uh-huh. But
these
you
guys
should.
are like-
But you should.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, but you should.
No, you should not.
Yeah.
Take your medicine,
They're sucker holes.
get a 3, and
Yep.
still get a stroke on the field.
Uh-huh. Dustin throwing a forehand around the other way. It's a long look for his par. Kyle with an Annie. That was pretty good.
That was.
Yeah. Doss with by far the best drive here.
Yeah. So people would tell you that par doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
I mean, really?
It-
This is a par 4.
Influences how people attack it, right?
Everyone still goes at it like they
Yeah.
should be able to do it.
Yeah. And Dustin gonna be taking a 4. Philo hoping to not take a 4 with his comebacker for par. Dude, that was a big putt.
That putt.
Yeah, real nice. Kyle looking to save his par as well after being in trouble. That's a good par save for
Nice.
being in the woods. Dustin looking to get away with a 4. Good putt. Oh my God, look at it. You can barely
Ooh.
even get his mini, man. Pinched nerves are no fun. Philo with that rare forehand, but it
It
worked.
does exist.
Yeah, it does. All right, the lone bogey for Dustin. And Doss finishing out the round 8 down. Kyle with a good round of 5 down as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Philo's a little bit disappointed with that 3 down. And looking at our lead card, round 2. Rick, Paul, Nate Dawson, Eagle McMahon, Anthony Barella only on the chase card with the PDJ number. And again,
He's just too young for the lead card.
he's just too young for the lead card. That's all we got for round 1. We'll catch you guys in round 2. We'll get it out as soon as we can. Yeah, we're grinding, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys around.